Hello, folks. This is Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin. That
is a man who lost a bet last night, so no derbies on Raw.
Or Raw exclusive pay-per-views, but brand exclusive, but
the dub shall return on SmackDown.
It shall, because we make good bets. I made a stupid bet because if I had lost, I would have had to grow my hair out. Moving on, this is a Raw Houston review.
Raw Houston.
I mean, God, Houston, you were as flat as James Harden's defense. Seriously, guys, come on.
You fell as flat as Shaq's free throw attempts.
He wishes his stomach was flat now. Anyway, but it was a messy show.
Indeed, they couldn't quite follow up on Great Balls of Fire.
That fucking name. But let's be honest.
Let's just say Great Balls of Fire expended their load last night and just couldn't quite get it up tonight. Hashtag subtle.
I had that issue.
Gross. Probably get that checked out by a doctor.
They're in great loads of fire. Moving on from that, Big Cass had a great promo.
Yes.
That was great. The moves of Big Cass.
Right? My nipples look like milk duds.
And now we have the Big Chode versus the Cass Hole coming up, which I think will be fine. I mean, I don't know if they can build
it to Yamcha. Gay. Oh God.
But I think that could be good and build it. Build it to SummerSlam. You can make that.
Because Big Cass, he doesn't qualify for the Universal Championship. Not until he scales the biggest mountains in WWE. And why not? Or as Kurt Angle would say it, double E. Because you fail at English, Kurt. We love you, but you fail at English.
I think it's the pain pill addiction, really affected his speaking ability. I mean, and all the injuries. But still, I think that'll be a fine feud, and it was fine for an opener. And then you had Elias
Sampson.
I think he's good in the ring, but please stop making him say stuff with S's in it so much. I mean, come on.
Well, when you have a lisp.
Him and too bad Swagger's fired from the company or asked for his release. They could have had a lisp off.
Yeah, he asked for his release.
I know he asked for it, which is fair. So, Elias versus Balor, it was decent.
Yeah.
My thing is that I almost felt like Elias probably should have gotten a dirty win, which sounds a lot dirtier than I planned actually. But because Balor, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Balor should be jobbing to people. But at the same time, if you're trying to build Elias, might not hurt to give him a win over Balor.
Yeah.
Even if it's a dirty win.
I always love ladies and gentlemen, Elias Sampson. My first thought is back to Family Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Conway Twatty.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not against Balor winning, but it's just they kind of were between a rock and a hard place, or a rock and Rikishi, who did it for the Rock.
They need to put Elias Sampson on the same level as some of the mid-carders and have him go against them to build up and see how the crowd reacts to him.
He is getting good enough heat. I mean...
But if you throw him against,
Balor,
your best on the card, and you're like, well, I'm going to lose again tonight. Oh, that's great. You could have him competing with Aiden English.
Yeah, too bad Aiden's on SmackDown.
I know,
Oh, you're saying separate... Oh.
He just drifts over to SmackDown,
It might not be a bad idea maybe after Survivor Series.
Yeah. Because I could honestly see either a good rivalry for a little bit or eventual tag team. But where it's like the Odd Couple kind of thing where he wants to strum on his guitar and Aiden English wants to sing, but they're never in sync with each other.
Bye.
No.
I should be ashamed of that, shouldn't I?
You should.
But I'm not. I like your
Aren't
idea,
you?
Actually. No.
Aren't you?
No, I'm really not. I listen to pop music. The Hardys are nearly broken. And that was good.
Oh, yeah. Ever so subtle hint tonight. Very subtle.
Delightful.
Wonderful!
And then...
Matt Hardy's lovely smile.
Yes, and then the Hardys versus Gallows and Anderson, or as Takahata would say.
Hey, look, Vegeta! More bald people.
I broke it at Vegeta. Anyway.
Hey!
It was decent. Gallows and Anderson got the win, which was nice.
Yeah.
And then the Revival attacked the Hardys. Yes. Say yeah, I can get behind this feud.
Yeah.
I think it would be great. I think you could
Until
carry
we say
this.
yes, right? Or yeah.
Say yeah.
Yeah.
Yes was Daniel Bryan's thing.
Yup.
Wellness did not say yes to him.
Hmm.
Please don't hurt your brain anymore, Brian. Moving on. I love it. I love the idea of them going to SummerSlam with this. I think it's a great idea. Because I love the Revival, and I think the Hardys can help establish them, despite the fact that Matt can maybe kick a foot off the ground now.
Yeah.
It's age and injuries.
But if there's one thing that Hardy's good at doing, it's evolving.
Yes.
As long as people, stop pressing B every time he tries to evolve.
Or if Anthem would just stay out of this shit and focus on a certain guy that's being his girlfriend. Moving on, I'll say more about that tomorrow. But anyway, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And the Mizzies, a.k.a. Maurice taking his jizzies. And,
yes.
Right? Maurice
no WWE superstar would ever have sex in the ring.
No. There would
be very edgy.
Yes, very fine edge that they would have. Yeah, that'd be a real Dumas to do that.
Too edgy for me.
Like too spoopy?
Yes, too spoopy.
Maurice's accent kept getting in the way of her accent.
Yep.
Or is the baguette she had down her dress? I don't know. So, why was Dean out there? This is so embarrassing. I mean, yes, they had the whole thing with Rollins and Dean saying he didn't trust Rollins. But still.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need Dean attacking Miz. Seriously. Enough of this.
Yeah.
Dean's lost twice.
Yep.
On pay-per-view.
It's time to move forward with the feud.
The plot.
Yes.
They have a plot?
Meanwhile, back at the plot.
Not now?
No.
Oh, right. Dean is turning. Dean is going to turn on Rollins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, don't you know.
Fargo.
Tonight would have been a great opportunity to do so. We'll get to that.
Yes, we will. Bailey and Sasha versus Nia and Alexa. One, it's repetitive. You gotta stop putting the women in all these tag matches.
Yeah.
You have 3 hours. Give us 2 segments with the women.
They ain't no holla holla back, girl.
This shit's bananas. B-A-N-A-N. God, I am so...
some Teddy Long and some... Well...
God, I am so white.
Garbage.
Yes.
No
Bailey...
doubt about that.
Don't speak.
I know just what you're thinking.
Don't tell me because it hurts. My love life. Anyway, Bailey pinned Alexa, shockingly.
Yeah.
As I move on from that, very not so subtly, they're going to go with the stupid angle for Bailey. They're going to do it.
I thought we were going to get to the stupid angle later.
No. Kurt's brother was more stupid because I believe he's in jail.
Yes.
But I like that Bailey got the win. I just don't trust it with how they've been booking her.
Yeah.
This needs to go past SummerSlam, them booking her at least better.
Although, to be honest, they need more female talent on the roster.
They do. See, I still go back to the ideas that you and I have discussed. Maybe put the women all on Raw and put the Cruiserweights on SmackDown to tie into 205 Live.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because.
Reasons?
Yeah.
That too.
I mean, yeah, if they put all the women on to one roster, then they could create a women's tag team division, and that could prove productive.
Right.
Becky and Charlotte make a great pair. They'll also make a great tag team.
I mean, Charlotte kind of tried to show that, and we didn't want to see it. Okay, to be fair, they were leaked picks, and that wasn't cool, but, I mean...
Right.
What? I mean, Becky does have a nice pair, though. She does! Becky is hot!
Yes, she is.
I mean...
Focus.
Get my freaking lass kicked if I'm not careful.
Focus.
Goldust with the Shattered Roots. Truth. I always screw that up.
Shattered Roots.
I mean...
Is it a plug on the fact that our truth is black?
No. Why would you... I would never say anything like that. Just... At least they went to a match, and it was too long, though. Goldust won. That's good, but it went too long.
But every good production does need a plot twist.
Yes.
And I think at the end of the Shattered Dreams production, it's going to turn out that Goldust was little Jimmy all along.
Or he was hiding little Jimmy in his jumpsuit.
Gross.
Little Jimmy junk. Kurt is going to go public next week. Graves, I guess it's a Graves error that he's showing. I don't know what they're doing with this, which we will get to later.
I could see Graves being a great heel manager, though.
He would be. I mean, he can't take any bumps because of his concussions. He could be a great talker.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt Angle introducing the
Then who do we be stuck with on commentary?
Oh, God.
They'd switch him out with a Tunga if we were lucky.
Oh, God. Cole's going to be the cream filling in the Oreo on commentary.
Yes.
It's vintage Cole. I don't know what I'm saying. Kurt Angle.
Hide! And Reich.
Gay poetry slam a new meaning. Kurt Angle introduced the Bork Laser and the Heyman.
Yep.
And then Reigns, fuck it, I'm just going to come out and do this. Well, why is he not having attempted murder charges pressed against him?
Or Kurt say, I want you out of this ring.
Right?
Because that would have been great plot. But instead, let's all forget about it.
I mean, Kurt couldn't stick his neck out.
Look at Braun and look to me. Now back at Braun. Now back to me. I am not Braun Strowman. I'm on a horse.
Brock, of course, saying, I don't give a shit about this because Brock says, fuck your PG.
Yes.
Joe is over. My God, Samoa Joe. The Joe Samoan man is over. Whew! Good Lord.
What's that? You got a Samoan Joe over?
Who is talented and doesn't do Superman donkey punches.
Yes.
Joe versus Reigns next week. Braun is going to interfere. We didn't see Braun this week. He's going to attack. 4-way at SummerSlam. A 4-way between...
Oh, my.
George Takei serves to a 3-way.
Oh, my.
Call! 3-way call!
All right.
I think Joe versus Reigns could be fun.
Yeah.
But Braun's got to attack. They got to have him attack. It's like Alexander versus Tozawa. Or Alexander and Tozawa versus the Foxstar and Neville.
Yeah.
This was probably actually the best match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Had the most storytelling to it. And Neville took a loss.
Yes.
Shocking. He hasn't taken a loss in like 9 months.
A blow to the ego. And to the groin.
Oh,
The crown jewels lay broken upon the ring.
he will reach a new Neville level with his voice. I enjoyed that match though. I thought that was pretty damn good. That was really, really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, 205 Live, an I Quit match between Alexander and the Foxstar. Please quit this feud. For the love of God.
Yeah.
Rollins versus Bray because rematches are fun. And Booker, of course, about Rollins. A loss will put him at the back of the bus. Hashtag subtle racism. I mean, I guess because Booker said it's okay, but like, really?
You gotta realize that someone wrote that in the script.
It was Hayes. Michael Hayes did. Or Vince. One of the two.
This is gonna be funny.
It's gonna. He just parks his line there.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a decent match. It was about what the previous match was at Great Balls of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, by the way, because rematches are fun.
John was thoroughly convinced that Bray would not keep his win.
You, however, were.
Yes.
And you were right.
Yep.
That is good. Doing the wave.
They need some dark oogly boogly on Raw.
They do.
Especially with the Undertaker out, you gotta have someone who can be too spoopy.
Spoopy, too spoopy for him.
Yes.
Doing the wave, Houston piss off. Not all people in Houston, just the people that were doing it. You guys are all cool otherwise.
Yeah, you guys are as cool as the Houston Oilers.
Warren Moon over Paris. So, wow, that's an old reference. Bray got the win though, targeting the eye of Rollins.
Yep.
Targeting his one eye.
Excellent.
And that was good. Bray got the win, teleported out of the ring. The Miz Taraj. And the Miz and Miz Taraj attack.
Yep.
Including Bo Axel.
You know, I bet after the show, after everyone's cleared out, Bray looks out from beneath the ring and okay.
Yes, right. So, Miz versus Rollins at SummerSlam. I'm fine with that. The best way to build Miz back up, though, because he kind of lost his way on Raw at first.
Yep.
Shocking. You have him as IC champion. Have had him since Extreme Rules. You had him take out one Shield member. You have him take out a second one. Have him beat Rollins. Rollins doesn't need the IC title.
Yup.
I'm not saying Miz does, but Miz, with the way they're building it and how much Miz apparently wants to build the title back, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Then have him beat Reigns.
I think The Miz is the man to do it, too.
Yeah.
He's got the mouth for it. He can bring attention to it like few others could.
The unfortunate thing is they had such an opportunity last year for Ziggler to not beat him at No Mercy and for him to carry the title to this point.
Yeah.
And they should have done that.
Yeah.
One, he would have broken Honky Tonk Man's record, which, by the way, fuck the Honky Tonk Man. The guy's horrible. And if you guys are fans of him, fine, but the guy's one of the worst wrestlers ever.
I mean, when it comes to The Miz, he's got a mouth on him like few others do.
Yeah. He's finally gotten a chance to cut loose.
Yeah.
Which they should do with more talents.
Yup.
But
They need him cutting more promos like he did when he was feuding with Cena.
Nikki, I love you.
Oh no, I mean just like the serious
Oh, you're
promos,
talking like
I
in the
think.
ring when he did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. No, that was really good. Because he wasn't wrong.
Because a serious Miz is a great Miz.
Yeah.
You can have him joke a little bit, but in the end, if you have him dead serious, he's going to be that much more entertaining, that much more over with the fans.
Definitely.
Because people were more over with him when he was serious. When he got serious with John Cena.
When he did that with Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack.
Mm-hmm.
Because Miz wasn't wrong. I mean, now granted, maybe you went a little far with some of the stuff that said about Daniel Bryan, about his head. But he wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
Miz has done a good job trying to build the credibility of the IC title, and he hasn't been injured.
Yep.
He has always worked hard. I mean, I'm not the biggest Miz fan. No. He's not great in the ring, but I can respect a guy who came from where he came from, did all the bullying.
He came from the real world.
He wishes it would stop hassling him.
Yeah.
But he's stayed around this long. I only think he's got a couple years. Probably 2020 is about when he's going to tap out on it. Well, no, because he's near. They should have tapped out. Anyway,
I know where you're going with that.
That you catch facility there, folks. But 2020 is about when I think Miz might be done.
Yeah.
So, because he'll be near 40 at that point.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he should quit, but you got this window of opportunity with him. Make it matter. Bring credibility back to a title that was held by Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, Shawn Michaels, even Diesel at one point.
Rick Rude have it?
Didn't who?
Rick Rude? Didn't he have that?
No,
Rick
Rude. No, he did. He did. He had both. He had the IC title. He beat the Warrior for it, which was awesome because Warrior never deserved the title or anything. Homophobic idiot. Yes, he had the U.S. title. It was great stuff. Rick Rude was a great wrestler. So many great people had the. I almost said the U.S. title, but they did have that, and the IC title. There's a lot of really good stuff, and Miz can be that.
Yeah.
Jericho, Jeff Hardy to a lesser degree.
Let him hold it for, I don't know, till WrestleMania. Find someone that you can build up to that can take that from him.
Yeah. It's a good question. Who we get? Leave in the comments who you think.
Yeah, we'll also see who kind of evolves over this. Like,
yes.
I don't know. He has an open challenge at WrestleMania, and he goes, "There's no one better than me," and then it just goes up, and you hear, "Glorious."
Rude.
Yes.
Yeah, Rude is a I mean, I actually would be fine. I'd be okay with that. So, but leave in the comments who you guys think the Miz should face, who they should build up at some point. Should they have it be a surprise? Should they have it build up for a while with a great feud like they did with Cena and Miz, despite the fact The Rock was involved?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you agree, disagree with what we've said? You can disagree with me all you want. Don't disagree with this guy.
I will find you, and I will troll you.
I troll everybody. Anyway.
La 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 la.
I agree, and I love that. So, like, share, comment, subscribe also. You've been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin. And that has been...
The Durbinator.
Minus the Durbinator until tomorrow the Derb is back. We will see you, folks.
'Cause I'm back in... Well, no, I'm not black, sorry.
Back in the bus.